South Africa, home of Bafana Bafana, iconic derby days, and stadiums with soul. From township grounds to World Cup venues, here are the 20 biggest football stadiums in the country, ranked by capacity, starting from number 20. Let's dive in. 20. Lucas Moripe Stadium. This stadium may not be the biggest, but it's full of character. Named after football legend Lucas Masterpieces Moripe, this 28,900-seater lives in the heart of Atarajevo. It's the proud home of SuperSport United, a premier soccer league regular. Originally called Atarajevo Super Stadium, it was renamed in 2010 to honor one of Pretoria's greatest players. 19. Athlone Stadium. This is a true Cape Town classic. Sitting in the suburb of Athlone, this 30,000-seater was built during the apartheid era and became a stronghold of resistance football. Today, it's home to Cape Town Spurs, formerly known as Ajax Cape Town. It got a major upgrade in the build-up to the 2010 World Cup, new floodlights, fresh turf, and revamped stands. 18. Rand Stadium. Originally built in 1951, it was one of the best grounds in South Africa, until it faded into the background. Then came a full rebuild in 2009. Now, it's a sharp-looking 30,000-seater. Today, it mostly serves as a training venue, especially for Orlando Pirates. Although it's not buzzing with weekly matches, Rand Stadium has hosted cup games, derbies, and even concerts. 17. Giant Stadium. This is one of Gauteng's lesser-known football hubs. Tucked in Soshanguve Township, this 30,000-seater is home to local side Soshanguve Sunshine and other community teams. It was meant to become a big-time stadium, but plans changed. It wasn't used during the 2010 World Cup, and it's often overlooked in national fixtures. But for the people of Tshwane, Giant Stadium means pride. 16. Charles Mopeli Stadium. This is a stadium nestled in the mountains. Built in the 1970s, this 35,000-seater lives in Kwakwa and is surrounded by the Maluti Mountains. It was the former home of Free State Stars and now hosts Maluti FET College FC and regional competitions. The stadium was named after the late Chief Charles Mopeli and is a symbol of football in the rural Free State. 15. Johannesburg Stadium. This stadium wasn't built just for football, it was made for everything. With a capacity of 37,500, Johannesburg Stadium is a multi-sport venue. From athletics to rugby to concerts, and yes, football, too. It was once now used mainly as a training ground for the Golden Lions rugby team. Modern for its time, Johannesburg Stadium was once tipped to become a major venue. 14. Orlando Stadium. This is the heart of Soweto football. Built in 1959 and rebuilt before the 2010 World Cup, this iconic 40,000-seater is the fortress of Orlando Pirates FC. It's where history lives, from classic derbies to massive protests during apartheid. The 2010 rebuild added modern seats, roof coverings, and world-class media zones. Orlando Stadium has hosted CAF finals, concerts, and rugby games. The noise on Derby Day? Unmatched. 13. Free State Stadium. Also known as Vodacom Park, Free State Stadium is a rugby and football powerhouse. With 40,911 seats, it's the pride of Bloemfontein. Home to the Free State Cheetahs, rugby, and a former base for Bloemfontein Celtic football, this ground saw serious upgrades for the 2010 World Cup, new stands, VIP boxes, and fresh paint. It hosted group stage matches and knockout clashes during the tournament. 12. Peter Mokaba Stadium. This stadium is bold, modern, and full of Limpopo pride. Named after ANC youth leader Peter Mokaba, it was one of 5 stadiums newly built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. With 41,733 seats, it's the biggest stadium in Limpopo and the home of Polokwane City FC. The design is inspired by the local baobab tree, with steel branches holding up the roof. 11. Royal Bafokeng Stadium. Funded by the Royal Bafokeng Nation, this 42,000-seater in Rustenburg is sleek, modern, and proud. Upgraded before the 2010 World Cup, it hosted England, Ghana, and Mexico. The turf is pristine, and the stadium is multi-sport, hosting rugby, athletics, and major events. Local side Platinum Stars used to play here before folding, but the stadium remains active in regional sport and national fixtures. 10. Bombela Stadium. These roof supports mimic giraffe necks. The seat patterns look like zebra stripes, a tribute to African wildlife. It was built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup at a cost of $1.05 billion. That's around $130 million. Today, it's home to the Pumas rugby team and used for football too. It's located just 7 kilometers from the Kruger National Park. 9. Nelson Mandela Bay Stadium. Named after South Africa's first democratic president, this stadium is a tribute to unity. Costing $2 billion, around $250 million. It was one of the flagship venues for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Its flowing roof design looks like a blooming flower or a crashing wave. It's home to the Eastern Province Elephants, rugby, and Chippa United football. 8. Loftus Versfeld Stadium. As one of the oldest stadiums in the country, it's got history in its bones. Originally opened in 1906, it's been renovated multiple times. Its current capacity? 51,762. It's home turf for the Blue Bulls rugby team and Mamelodi Sundowns football club. Loftus was one of the venues for the 2010 World Cup. It's also hosted everything from concerts to cricket to major rugby tournaments. 7. Newlands Stadium. Yes, you heard that right. Built in 1888. That makes Newlands one of the oldest stadiums in the world still in use. Though traditionally a rugby stronghold, Newlands has hosted football matches too, especially in earlier decades. Home of the Western Province and Stormers rugby teams for decades. It holds 51,900 people and is surrounded by the iconic Table Mountain backdrop. 6. Kings Park Stadium. Nicknamed the Shark Tank, this stadium is home to the Sharks rugby team. Kings Park may not have fancy glass walls or futuristic roofs, but it's got soul. With a capacity of 52,000, it's played host to international rugby, local derbies, and classic football clashes. Durban's warm coastal weather adds to the laid-back vibe. It's a stadium that smells of rice, beer, and adrenaline. 5. Moses Mabida Stadium. Built for the 2010 World Cup, Moses Mabida Stadium cost around $3.4 billion. That's over $400 million. Its defining feature? A giant arch that spans the stadium, like Wembley in London, but with a twist. You can ride to the top for panoramic views. It's named after ANC leader Moses Mabida, and today it hosts Amazulu FC, national football games, athletics, and even cricket. 4. Cape Town Stadium. Located between Signal Hill and the Atlantic Ocean, Cape Town Stadium is a breathtaking sight. It was built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. It's the go-to home for Cape Town City FC and often hosts the Stormers in rugby too. Its design is sleek and modern, and at night, it lights up like a UFO. 3. ODI Stadium. This is a giant that's been sleeping for decades. With a capacity of 60,000, this stadium is massive, but it's been mostly underused since the 1990s. Located in Mabida, near Pretoria, it once hosted Garankuwa United and major community events. Today, it's more of a concrete shell. The grass is overgrown. The stands are empty. There have been talks of reviving it for football. 2. Ellis Park Stadium. This is history. This is Ellis Park. It's where South Africa won the Rugby World Cup in 1995, a moment immortalized in the film Invictus. It was built in 1928 and renovated multiple times, especially for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. With a capacity of 62,567, it's home to the Golden Lions rugby team and often used by Orlando Pirates for big matches. 1. FNB Stadium. The grandest of them all. FNB Stadium, also known as Soccer City, is the largest stadium in Africa, period. With a staggering capacity of 94,736, it looks like a calabash pot, inspired by African tradition. It was rebuilt ahead of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. This is where the World Cup kicked off, and where it ended. It's home to Kaizer Chiefs and the South African national football team. And that wraps up. South Africa's stadium game is strong. From township arenas to World Cup legends, these giants tell stories of struggle, victory, unity, and pride. From wildlife-themed arenas to historic rugby fortresses, this is the beating heart of South African sport. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic stadium content.